Palaeontologist Neale Monks owes much of his teaching success to his innate passion for his subject. Find out how experiencing a variety of schools and students has helped him build his confidence and refine his teaching style. When zoology graduate and lifelong fossil fan Neale Monks landed a postgraduate job at the Natural History Museum's paleontology department, he was fulfilling a lifetime ambition. But it was the teaching and lecturing part of this job that really allowed him to indulge his passion for his subject, and this eventually led him to his current role, teaching biology and physics at Parmeters School in Hertfordshire. Children aren't less intelligent than adults. They're just less experienced. I'd always loved the Natural History Museum, so the role there was too good an opportunity to pass up, he says. And it was in the museum's Investigate Center where Dr. Monks got his first taste of teaching. This was in the museum basement, and school groups would come in to listen to scientists talking about their specialist area. He explains, "A lot of my colleagues saw it as imposing on their time, but I loved it. I'd also taught classes at Imperial College London, and some evening adult education classes, and just really enjoyed sharing my love of science with others." Sharing knowledge. Dr. Monks' academic endeavors took him all over the world, including a 3-year stint in the US working on museum exhibit design. He also took up freelance work writing on topics as diverse as tropical fish and astronomy. But on his return to the UK, he decided to give teaching a try. With his lecturing background, he was able to land a role as an unqualified teacher at Parmeters School. "I was then asked if I'd like to do my teacher training at the school," he says. "It felt like the right move, so I decided to do it." Expert knowledge, a real passion for a subject, can be hugely beneficial. Credit Misha Ale. His training complete, Dr. Monks started teaching at a school in Hemel Hempstead, which he found completely different to his previous school. "It was challenging," he recalls. "Many of the students were completely disengaged, and initially reluctant to be told what to do. At first, it was tough. In the end," Dr. Monks says, "the experience paid off." He spent 2 years at the school, refining his teaching skills. Though he had a fair amount of confidence in himself and in his subject, he admits that authority in the classroom doesn't always happen overnight. "Always learning. I had self-confidence, but I realized that an element of amateur psychology was also required," he says. For example, you might have a student who likes to play up and be the class clown, but does something good that deserves credit. "I learned the importance of not undermining them in front of their friends, so I might call the student out of the classroom, and once outside, give them the praise. The student gets the credit, and the confidence boost, without looking like a goody two-shoes in front of his friends. And they really appreciate that you've done that." Humor can also be extremely helpful, but it is to be used carefully. He adds, "You have to win them over, and when you do, teaching is an absolute pleasure." Scientific expertise. Dr. Monks has a deep understanding of his subject. Credit Misha Ale. Students also respond well to Dr. Monks' obvious expertise. "I think they appreciate I'm not just working from a textbook and have a deeper knowledge of science," he notes. "Years ago, a friend of mine put it this way: children aren't less intelligent than adults. They're just less experienced. I try to remember that, and never dumb down. Instead, I try my best to foster their interest in my subject, even if it means my lessons take a tangent at times." Now back at Parmeters School teaching biology and physics, Dr. Monks couldn't be happier with his choice of career. "I absolutely love teaching," he admits. "Working with young people keeps you young. The 25 or so hours a week that you have in the classroom are absolutely brilliant fun if you are doing it right." For more information about a career in teaching, visit the Get Into Teaching website.